Welcome to Anti-Chess and Tarot. Welcome in. Let's get to your message. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything will resonate here. Take what does, leave the rest. Take the messages that help you to help yourself and leave the rest. No big deal. Leave it for somebody else. It's just not for you. Here we go. The messages that help you, embrace them. What are those messages? Here we go. Busy. Busy energy. Two of Pentacles with the Empress in the reverse. I'm hearing busy with unnecessary drama. Is this you? What else do we have here? Eastern Europe comes through. That's the key. I don't know. That's for somebody. That's the key to the transformation that needs to take place or that you feel would be beneficial to you. Eight of Swords out here now. The melodrama is actually holding you back that you're busy with. Yeah, you're kind of ensnared, entangled in it. Yeah. What else do we have here? The Emperor. Oh, sorry. The King of Wands. Interesting I said Emperor. The King of Wands. You're too dynamic and smart for this. Whatever's holding you back. It's something about melodrama. Why are you getting involved? Let's see. And I do feel like now you're holding a torch for a new way. So maybe you've done some reflection on your life and this melodrama and saying, no, this is not me. I'm not gonna be involved in this. The Tower, the Three of Cups. Yeah, something has happened. There's always a tower here. Oh, I hear. There's always a tower with this situation, with this person, whatever it may be. We can get some more specifics as we get going here. And it's always affecting your social life. You're meant to play and be strong, I hear. Stand in your power and also play. Like work hard, play hard. Not get supernatural events may occur. Something fast happens here. Clarity happens here. But you're meant to stand in your strength, and you don't realize when you get involved in this melodrama, maybe you think you're helping out and it's making you strong. It's not. It's not making you stronger. It's doing the exact opposite for you. It's draining you of your precious energy that needs to be going elsewhere, utilized elsewhere. Ten of Cups. Yeah. It's like if you stay in this kind of nonsense, you forget what it is that you really want to accomplish in this lifetime. I think you're coming to terms with that, actually. Death in the reverse and the World. Wow. Big cards here coming out. Close this cycle out. It's just slowing up your mojo. Yeah. Why? I hear you're asking, why isn't this working out? Or why did this situation come in? It's because everything is connected here. So even though you think a relationship isn't affecting your forward progress in, let's say, work or entrepreneurial project that you have or something that you're taking on that seems unrelated, it very much is related. Everything is connected. So in order to get the balance, you have to have the right elements in sync here, and you're off. Yeah, Four of Wands, and you're off in the in the area of relationships, romantic relationships, or one in particular is throwing everything else off because you're like, all right, well, this piece of the puzzle isn't really working out, but I'm going to stay in it, and other things are working out. But you don't realize that it is affecting the others, because by the same token, the next week you're saying things like, why didn't this work? I thought that promotion was for me, or something like that. Something you thought would come in didn't. It's because everything is interconnected here, and things are off and out of balance. The Star, remember healthy choices here. Remember your big wishes. wishes that you want to be granted. That is a message here that's very clear about get clear on those and remember them, start thinking about them again. Four of Cups, because you feel like you're being overlooked, but really, yeah, it's an imbalance. You are actually in a prime position to be given a gift by the divine, are being given a gift by the divine, but you're not seeing it. You're looking in another direction because this melodrama pulls you off course mentally and maybe even literally. Queen of Pentacles, get grounded, focus in on those big wishes because they're ready to be granted, but you've got a lot of, your scales are off, they're off. Choices you've made some of them are off, and it's affecting all aspects. Ten of Pentacles is out here now. Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You're dealing with somebody who is very selfish. You're dealing with somebody who is a taker. You're dealing with someone who doesn't give back. There's not an exchange. The scales are not balanced here with this relationship. And even, if there's negative talk here towards you, no. Ten of Pentacles, you're meant for much more. It's almost an energy of be loyal to yourself. You're better off being alone for a bit and really getting clear on your energy and your authenticity. That will in turn surround you with the type of energy that will bring in a good match for you. But this person being nasty or negative towards you, no. Step away from that. That shouldn't happen on any level. They want to hoard your time with their drama, with them. It's always a focus on them. And they want to continue to have that be the case. Ask for help here if you need it. Yeah, there's something here about, and I got this in another read today, not wanting to tell anybody there's a problem. So then you have to sit in the energy. Don't be afraid to ask for help so that you can move forward and move away from this. Reach new heights. Don't be afraid to say you messed up. People mess up. We all mess up. Don't be afraid to say, I don't have it all together here. This is just an image. I'm very unhappy. And then watch how you become happy as you make these sort of changes. There is a message here about don't be afraid to say, I just made a mistake. We all do it. It's not a big deal. But some people are so afraid to say that, and then they stay in energy that does nothing to help them. And they stay there for decades. Okay, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe this person, you feel like they're well connected, or, if you don't have them, you can't make it on your own, or they will cut you out of certain circles. There's some political aspect here. That's all, rather than see the fear there, fear, false evidence appearing real. Of course you can do it without them, okay? And especially if they're abusive or talk down to you or are very negative towards you. Like, who needs that? Why put up with that? You're being left out of certain groups might be the best thing for you, okay? So don't worry about what they're threatening here. See that for what that is, that they're actually more worried to be without you than the reverse. And I see not being a part of certain groups, you just blossom all the more, okay? So look at things a little bit differently, but it's really key for you to look at this because they keep you so absorbed in their self-absorption and their melodrama that you don't have time to think this through clearly, and you're smart enough to see the toxicity here. A lot of toxicity. They want to hold the strings. They want to hold the cards here. Yeah, no, this is not for you. And you know it. It's just taking a bold step that you think is going to be very painful, ripping the Band-Aid. But what you're going to see is that it's really like a release and a big sigh and peace and setting yourself free. and good things that happen, bigger things that happen for you because you do this. Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Don't worry about gossip. Just release this drama and go after, your freedom. Go after your freedom here, I think, is very big. And it does help you mentally, too. You're very bright, but that's being tapped down, too, because you're not able to focus in on what really matters here. Final message? The High Priestess. You've got great intuition. I think you've been thinking about this for a while. How best to remove yourself from this current situation. Lean into your spirit team. They will help you along the way here. They will show you the steps, or they will put you in situations that help start the stepping process. Ask for help. Oh yeah, that's the ask for help. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. Belief in self. Yeah, to get the balance back in your life. And to come away from a lack and worry. This person puts you in lack and worry a lot. And you need to find a partner that is, very supportive and nurturing and more soulmate energy, and wait for it. I'm hearing don't go from one relationship to the next, but wait for what it is you truly want. The truth sets you free here with the help of your divine team. Yeah, because you're drained otherwise, and that's where you're meant to be. This person, whether they know it consciously or not, drains people because it's self-absorption that they're always about. Let's grab a charm. The Castle. Yeah, I read this as you're just really meant for more and you don't know it. Like the Emperor needs to find his or her castle, okay? You're just meant for so much more. And you may know that in the back of your mind, and you feel like this step is going to just be so painful, but I feel like it's not. It's going to be different, but what you're not counting on is the feeling of grace you feel, and ease and peace and freedom. That's so wonderful too. That's your message. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It really helps the channel. It helps the channel to grow. Please utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee if you feel inclined. I'd love to get a coffee from you. Thank you. Thank you in advance. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thank you.